Okay, so in today's video we are going to clean our pellet stove. For those of you that have pellet stoves, you should be cleaning them once a week. This is a Harman, but the cleaning process is pretty much the same across the board. They'll tell you usually under here what you're supposed to do. Daily maintenance is scrape your burn pot. Weekly, empty the ash pan, empty the ash for the firebox, and clean the glass. Monthly, heat exchanger, inspect the blower, hopper, lid gasket, which is just the gasket along here. Make sure none of the pellets get stuck in there. And then yearly, the blower, the gasket, the exhaust path to the outside, the firebox, and the venting system. And that you can purchase for, it's usually about $150 for a company to come and do that for you. But it's really not that hard to do. First thing you'll need is a dry vac, specifically for with an ash filter. Gloves, because it gets really messy in there. And then the last thing I use is a little wire brush to get some of the hard to reach. First thing you do is you'll want to make sure that it's been off for a while, all the heat's out and it's cold. Unplug it from the wall. Grab your scraper. Get all the ash from the burn pot here. Let it fall down to the ash pan. And what we can't reach or get out, we're going to use the shop vac. I usually just like to scrape as much ash out as we can. Okay, so now we'll get the shop vac. Okay, now I've taken my shop vac and I've gotten pretty much all the ash out. You'll need a light to see that there's pretty much no ashes in there. You want to get the side panels here. Side panels here, front lip in the corners, and then up here, usually some ash falls in here. After that, you'll want to open up the firebox. There's usually just two little bolts here, and you don't have to take them all the way out. Just loosen them up. Slide the panel off. Here for now. And then you'll want to vacuum out in there, so I'll do that real quick. Okay, after you've done that, the last thing that you want to do is, you see on the sides here, like here, this ash here that gets stuck is called fly ash, simply because you just brush it and it just flies off. So I just tend to try and get some of that off. It's all on the sides. You can kind of scrape around, see how it just comes off. You don't want that to get caked on there. You don't have to get all of it, because as soon as you fire it up, more is going to get stuck there. And then you want to do a vacuum again. It also gets stuck up here on these things. This is where the air comes out. That you'll want to scrape off pretty good too. And also make your tool here good for it. And you just simply go up there and scrape, and you'll see it all fall down. Alright. So once you do all that really well, last part of the cleaning for the ashes is in the box here. This is your ash pan. As you can see, ash lines up all the way around the gasket of the door, so you want to do that. Once you clean out the ash pan box, you'll dump that into a, we use just a metal trash can in the garage, dump that in there. And then one of the things you do for one of the more thorough cleanings is there's the blower. You'll want to just kind of lift that up. It's been a while. Okay, once you lift that knob up, this will come off here. And you simply just want to clean the wheel off with the wire brush and then vacuum in there to your outlet. Okay, so now it's pretty much cleaned up. Now we'll put the part back in. Lid. Alright, now we'll take the ash pan back out to empty it, and we'll be right back. Alright, now that our inside and our pan is all cleaned out from ashes, it's pretty clean. Got some of the fly ash off, like I said. You could use the wire brush and really get them all the fly ash off. Pretty much once a month on that. Put the firebox cap on. Now what you want to do is, just for appearance wise, we can clean off the glass here. And what you want to do for that is I just use paper towel, wet paper towel, and you'll see it just kind of comes right off. Kind of wipe it off there. Fairly easily. Two. And you'll see it comes off pretty easily. You can do both sides. Now, if it's been a while, sometimes you get these little marks. Might be hard to see there. That won't come off. They do make a conditioning glass cleaner for this specific reason, and all you do with that is you just put a little tiny dab onto a paper towel, like I'll show you. You don't need much, just a tiny bit. And you'll simply just just work that in there, just like you would like a Windex type thing, and that will take those stubborn burn marks right off. Just make sure you get those streaks. Now all those marks are gone. It's actually much clearer. You can see right through the other side perfectly. And with that step, that completes how to clean your pellet stove on a weekly basis. If you do this every week, you'll have no problems. Run much more efficiently, better heat, and work beautifully for years to come. Just leave the door open, let it dry, and then in about 10 minutes, close it up, and you can fire it back up. Alright, thanks for viewing. Please don't forget to hit a like and subscribe to my channel.